here you are at last. I knew you'd show up one day. It's been a long time. You've changed a good deal, but I'd have recognized you anywhere. How was your journey? How did you find the entrance to the passage through the mountain?
It's the small stone that set me on the right path.
I knew you would remember it when the time came.
How could you be so sure that I would come?
A long time ago, Arak, at the time when my master discovered this cave, I had a strange dream, and I saw you. You were causing the spirits on the walls of the cavern to dance. And a few years later, when I stopped over where your clan was living, I recognized you right away. But it was still too soon. Even without the help of the little stone, you would have arrived here one way or another. It's the cave itself that chose you.
Why didn't you bring me with you back then?
I know you were disappointed, but I just told you, it was still too soon. You were too young yet, and I had a long journey to achieve, and so much to learn. But when I see you today, exactly as you appeared in my dream, I know the time has come to awaken the spirits.
Maybe your dream had another meaning. I'll never be able to make the walls speak as well as you do.
You're more than capable, Arak. Otherwise Tika wouldn't have led you here, and Larik wouldn't have let you enter so easily.
Easily? That's going a bit far.
Don't hold it against him. I'm the one who asked him to allow only initiates to enter. This grotto is sacred. We can't permit just anyone to come into it. But I knew that you would pass our little trial. Your place is here, Arak. For that matter, you ought to be getting to work.
What should I begin with?
It's up to you to discover that. Immerse yourself in the cavern. Observe its shapes closely. Notice how it reacts to the light that strikes it. Everything begins with the manner you're able to look at it. What you're seeking, Arak, is already in the rock. It's up to you to awaken it.
But how?
Don't ask so many questions. You have a gift, and when the time is ripe, you'll know how to use it.
Klem asked me to help him paint, but he didn't tell me what to do.
You have to figure that out for yourself by observing the rock, its volumes, the way light reflects on it.
Well, Klem told me the same thing, but I can't find anything.
I might have something to help you. Will you do me a favor in return?
Maybe. What is it?
I've misplaced a bull roarer. If you find it for me, I'll give you what you need.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I hadn't imagined that there were several of you painting the same cave.
It's an exhausting job for a man on his own. And the stories that Klem brings out of the walls only make sense when they're shared.
Is it Klem who taught you to paint?
Yes, we've painted a few caves together, but this one has something really special about it. It's a little like the center of the earth here.
You're right. It is a sublime sight. I came through several grottos on my way here, but none of them released as much strength or character. And then, there are these white walls. It's almost as if they've always been waiting for us to come to awaken them.
That's exactly it. When I came here for the first time, the walls were still lifeless. And yet we already knew that this cavern would become the most powerful of all our shrines. Klem has been waiting for you a long time.
He often spoke to me of you and of his dream. Try not to disappoint him.
Well, what do you think of the cave?
It's superb. And did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, I did. I'm just missing the mint and the juniper berries. Did you find them?
Yes, I've got everything you asked for.
Very good. I really wasn't up to going back to look. Thank you. That's perfect.
I didn't realize you knew your plants so well.
My mother was a healer. She taught me everything I know.
Are you a healer too?
Yes, a little. But today I'm not going to make you one of my usual preparations.
What are you making?
A mixture of roots, leaves, flowers, and berries. It's only made for important meetings.
What meeting are you talking about?
You've not come here by chance, Aruk. Tonight, you will draw out the last spirit still imprisoned in the rock, and my preparation will maintain your senses alert.
It's a good thing you warned me that Larik was a bit cold. I thought he'd never let me in.
He made you prepare his famous palette, I suppose.
Exactly.
He always does that. Larik really knows how to prepare colors, but he has a hard time establishing contact with the spirits of the walls. He doesn't have the gift that is shared by you and Klem, and sometimes it makes him bitter.
But I don't have that gift. Klem also spoke to me of that ability to see the spirits. But I'm like Larik. I don't see them.
You're wrong, Aruk. The spirits don't always reveal themselves, even to those who possess the gift. Do you really think that everyone can see the spirits of the animals living on the rock? You'd never have crossed through the passage in the mountain if you weren't able to talk with the spirits.
Larik asked me to find a bull roarer, but I don't know where to look.
He's always losing something. Go look in the big tree near the place where the two of us arrived. That's where he usually goes when he wants to be alone. If you ask me, that's where he left it.
I'll go look there. Thanks for your help. What's that noise? Tika mentioned wolves to me, but I didn't really expect to meet them.